Lexie, especially after the Olympic break when it felt like you couldn't miss. I mean, what did this season, that stretch mean to you, especially after the first 2 years of your career?
I'm just really grateful that time finally came. I feel like the last, all 3 years, I've always worked really, really hard, and percentages don't lie. Finishing those last 2 seasons and looking at my percentages just not being where I wanted them to be or where I thought they deserved to be for how much work I was putting in. So to be able to shoot well in the second half just really it meant a lot to me.
We'll go Chloe, then Christine.
Yeah, like just throughout the season, you kind of went from getting, did not plays to starting. Just what was that process like for you, just mentally, kind of with that changing role?
It's for me. I just had to trust the process, and I think everyone's career arc in the WNBA, even season arcs, just look different. And knowing that I was putting in the work, my teammates believed in me, my coaches believed in me, and it just wasn't the right time in the first half. So just staying the course, trusting the process, and I think now that we're at the end of the season, I think we're all very proud of the product we put out.
Go Christine, then Bob.
Lexie, first of all, hard-hitting question. I'm joking. I want to make sure I get this right. The video that you shot with Caitlin, with the baseball commentary, was that in your room or her room?
That was my room.
That was your room.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. And then bigger picture, I just asked Katie Lou about friendship, the meaning of friendship. Obviously, you had it with Stanford, right? You guys get to bond with each other, know each other. How important do you feel that was, going on vacation with Caitlin, obviously, and Katie Lou, and getting to know each other, and how that impacted the success you guys had, you and the team? Also, is there like a funny moment that people would be shocked about Caitlin that you could actually tell a public audience? Thank you.
I don't even know about that. There's too many, to be honest. I think friendships, though, relationships, that's what makes the sport worth it, in my mind. We sacrifice a lot to be here and to be away from our families and our friends, and building those relationships with our teammates is what makes the season worth it. The time off the court, getting to know each other, making those inside jokes, being able to laugh and have fun together. I think that makes the season so fun. And then I think you see that chemistry build throughout the season on the court as well. So getting to go on vacation, getting to take a step away from basketball and just have fun, I think really just helped all of us just grow together.
Go Bob, then we'll go Scott.
Speaking of your relationship with Caitlin, what are some of the things that you learned about her off the floor this year? And were there things that she had to endure? She's got a unique life. Nobody else has the attention on her like she does. Are there things that she had to endure this year that maybe we're not aware of?
I think she's just, I've said this before, but she's so mature for being 22 years old and having the attention that she has. It's pretty incredible. And I think, outside of basketball, she's just a 22-year-old girl who goes and lives life and has fun and does everything normal. And I think something that's so hard is it's so hard for her, I think, to go out and do normal things because the attention that she has. And fans are great. But they want to get their picture. They want to sign things. So a lot of her time is spent doing those things, which any normal person living can go out and do whatever they want and not be stopped. And I think she's handled that with so much grace, and it's just pretty incredible.
Go to Zoom first before we go to Scott. Howard, do you want to go ahead?
Actually, congratulations on the season that you had. You shot 63.2% from three-point range after the break, and I just wonder, after putting so much time and effort in over these 2+ years, was there a moment you sort of realized that this was going to go your way?
I don't know if there was a moment. I think one of the things we did over the break during our practices, we would get a paper with our three-point percentages from practice. And one of the days, it was like a week long, and I think my percentages during practice was over 50%. And in my head, during practice, I feel like I remember all the misses I made, all the misses I have, and didn't really realize I was shooting over 50% from three. So I think that seeing that on paper gave me confidence that maybe I am shooting well. I am not just missing. So I think there is a mental piece to it that you have to just really believe that it's going to go in. And I think seeing it statistically helped my confidence a little bit.
We'll go Scott, then we'll go Matt.
Lexie, what kind of characteristic or foundational traits do you feel like you guys helped establish this year to go into next year?
I think we're really resilient. Just look at our season arc and how we started and then how we finished. I think that just shows that none of us were willing to give up, that we believed in ourselves, and that we again trusted the process and didn't. I mean, it would have been easy after going 1-8 to just kind of give in and be like, it's not this year, we'll get them next year. But that's not what we did. We got to work, we focused, and I think that really paid off in the end. And it just shows the grittiness of our group.
Matt, last one? Oh, sorry. All right, then we'll finish up, Scott, sorry.
Yeah, hi, Lexie. Was just curious, from your point of view, what was it like this year, not only to have the spike in attendance around you and your teammates, but also just to have the national, eyeballs and the attention around you and your teammates as well, compared to years prior?
I think it shows the growth of the sport, and it's exciting to be part of it. And with growth and with new eyes, there's pros and cons to that, and I think we've seen that recently. But we're proud of the product we're putting on the floor. We're proud of the group that we've had, and we're excited that there's people, following our story, and we're just excited for the future of the sport and the future of this franchise.
All right, Scott, last
And
one.
then in terms of you and Caitlin again, did you feel like it was important to help her to try to live somewhat of a normal life and experience little things like going to a baseball game and certain things like that maybe ordinarily, if no one helped her in that, maybe it'd feel a little bit more isolating?
Yeah, I mean, I like to have fun. I don't like to sit in my house and watch Netflix all day, so I was excited that she was willing to go and do things with me. So, it's fun to have someone to go do those things with, and I know that we'll continue to spend time together and continue to do those things that just a normal person do and have fun and make memories, and that's part of this process and a big part of the reason I love it.